Evening, tiny truckers. Welcome back to the True North Garage and some shop talk with myself and Adam.
Hey guys.
Um, Sorry we have not had some videos out for you lately, as we've both been very busy on our one-to-one jobs that keeps us in this lovely hobby of ours. Um, but we will be having some stuff coming out soon. After this video, we've got a couple ideas that we want to do. We want to do a good video on the semi trucks that we've
Yep.
built, including your puller, because it's kind of the same thing, right?
Same scale. It
Yeah.
should fit in there nicely.
And we've been doing a lot of stuff with some local hobby shops. So it's going to be pretty amazing what's coming up and what's coming up next year. Adam here will fill you in on a lot more of it.
Yeah, so we've been working pretty hard to put together a couple of new trailing series. So about 2 weeks ago, we rolled out with what we're going to be calling the True North RC Sunday Crawl Series. And once a month, we're going to be hosting a crawl. 2 weeks ago, we hosted our first crawl with Bell City Crawlers as our host, and we did that at Apps Mills.
Yep,
I think
fantastic. There was like plus 30 plus trucks.
35-ish trucks showed
and
up.
It's absolutely amazing. With the Warsaw event that we did with GCM Racing and Paris Junction Hobbies, when we asked how many new truckers, it was 90% of the people out there,
which is great to see.
Same thing with the crawl that we had at Sunday at Apps Mill. There must have been 70% of the guys there I've never really had a chance to trail with or had some time to talk to. They've been customers of ours for a while, but
they came from all over,
all
which was
over
great.
the place.
We had guys, I think, from London, Hamilton, local guys showed up.
Well, there was there was somebody from Chatham, I believe.
Yeah, and we were supposed to have a couple people from Windsor, but the weather kind of limited where they were able to come in.
It was a shame because they had actually put in a nice order with True North, and we did a couple of really nice canoes for them. And I wanted to hand them to him personally, but unfortunately we had to ship them out.
We got the True North dogs here with us this afternoon.
Phoenix and Blaze are kicking around.
Our first little get together was great. The next one is coming up, so we are going to be hosting the next event in Stoney Creek at the Devil's Punch Bowl, and our host for that will be Hotrod Hobbies. So Richard and the crew out there. That crawl is on Sunday, December. What's the day? The 1st. So I think it's December the 8th. Next Sunday.
It's at the Devil's Punch Bowl. We're going to start out at Hotrod Hobbies in the morning. But the Devil's Punch Bowl is absolutely a gorgeous terrain. Not so much for tiny tires like you see on a lot of our builds. But 419s.
Go big wheel on this one. There's some big rocks. It'll be a fun one.
And wear your hiking shoes. Wear your hiking shoes just for safety.
You can get some updates on that one by visiting True North Facebook page or the Hotrod Hobbies Facebook page. And then we've already got some plans in place for January. We're not going to quite roll out where that one is or who the host is. And we also have a February host. We have to contact them first. And we got a February host set up. So the True North Sunday Crawl Series is going to be one Sunday a month, and we are going to run these religiously. It is free entry. Everybody's welcome to come and join us. We want to see as many people out as possible. No entry fees, and we'll be giving away a few little goodies.
Always some fun giveaways.
Yeah, always some good giveaways, and the hosts are going to be giving away a few things as well. The other thing we've been working on with Paris Junction Hobbies is a couple of weeks ago, we also started a Friday night build night at the hobby shop. So check out the
once a month.
Once a month. Check out the Paris Junction Hobby page. They have a new posting up for the next build night, which is next Friday. I don't have my calendar, so I don't know the dates. Sorry, guys, but I'll post them down below in the link or in the comments of the dates. Again, we're going to be probably doing this on a monthly basis with Paris. The whole idea is we'll be there just giving some demos and some instruction on how we get our builds the way we want them, weathering, detailing, paint, and all that fun stuff. Also an opportunity for you guys to bring out your RCs. We're happy to help you work on them, teach you whatever you want.
We're still going to do the every Friday night at True North headquarters here, which is a lot of the times more of a hangout time for guys in the hobbies, and they bring some other people, and it's a lot of fun usually.
It's more of a meet and greet.
Some guys work on their trucks. If you're more than welcome to join us, just shoot us a message, so then that way we can let you know where and if there's available space.
Absolutely.
So you're more than welcome to join us. We've also got something coming up next year.
Absolutely. We're playing with our headsets because we got these new Bluetooth headsets and they're kind of driving us nuts. So
we're getting a microphone.
Yeah, we're getting a microphone. So big announcement, and we're not going to give it all away tonight, but True North RC will be having, right now we have 3 scheduled events for next year. These are going to be show and shine events. So we've got 3 hobby shops that are on board right now. We've got Paris Junction Hobbies out of Paris, Ontario. We've got Hotrod Hobbies out of Stoney Creek, and we have 110 Hobbies out of Pembroke. So just a bit of a background, guys. Basically, it's going to be a show and shine event. So bring out your nice vehicles, bring out your rusted vehicles.
Get those winter builds done.
Get those winter builds done. There will be categories, trophies. It will all be peer voted as well. So we're not picking the winners. You guys who will be attending will be picking the winners. There's going to be fun-filled events. Entries, we haven't figured out what the entry fees are yet, but there will be no cash fees. We're going to be probably looking at food donations, dry good donations for the local food banks, or whoever the host, wherever they would like to donate to. So there'll be lots more information coming out on that sooner than later. And all we can say is get those winter builds in, get them going.
Well, and also, True North, we sponsor the USTE down in Florida. So we're going to be doing all their trophies for them again this year. So make sure to check out their website. Rob and Chris from GCM are absolutely amazing at setting that up. So make sure you go down and check that out if you're in the area, or at least check it out on the webpage and give them some love.
Absolutely.
But we're going to be doing some cool things for Operation 11 Charlie. We're going to send them down some radio tags, and we're going to do a custom canoe for them. So that'll be very cool.
In the works right now. It's we're not going to say any more than that. We want to kind of surprise them and help the veterans who are at the end of the day helping us all, right, to be able to live the way we want to live. So
it's all about helping everybody in the hobby.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's certainly what it's about. That's why we started this business. That's why we keep this business going. It's certainly a family business. So it's just the way we work.
It's the way it is. So last thing is, we've got this beautiful truck in front of us that we're not going to talk about very much today, other than to say
thank you, Shane.
Much nicer in person than it does on camera.
Lots
of work still to be done on it, but kind of wanted to give a little sneak peek. So
Mr. Shiny Shane.
Mr. Shiny Shane, listen, if you can ever get a build painted by Shiny Shane, you take the opportunity.
It's worth the money.
It's
a professional automotive paint job.
And that's all we'll say about that one. So
we'll thought, guys, more about
it. We thought we're going to end this video by doing a tour here of True North Garage. We'll do a tour showing off some of our little scale garages and just give you an idea. We had some people, they did ask to see some more close-ups of it. So got any questions? As always, feel free to give us a shout. Hook us up on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook, the YouTube channel, obviously. Send us a message.
Or find us on the trails.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Keep the rubber side down.
All right, everybody. Welcome to True North RC, our little headquarters here. This is down at Chad's place in the basement where we kind of create and build stuff. So this area here we're looking at, this is the main building area. Anytime we've got a big project on the go, we typically lay it out here and work through it here. Behind the area, you'll see that this was the first scale garage that we put together here at True North RC. Multi-level garage, which is kind of cool. Under the mezzanine, we've got stretched out snap-on bike back there and a whole bunch of scale accessories, scale tools. As we pan over, you can see the work area. We've got one of Chad's little pups sitting down there, being well behaved today. We've got some nice 3D printers in our little area set up. Scale. RV camper setup. We've got the fully functioning lift over here. We don't often work the lift. It's just a nice little demo area. Our good friend Dana, as always, from GCM, checking in to make sure everything's going well over at the True North Garage here. Like I said, this is kind of our main build area. Nice little scale garage. We do some pictures out of here. Not too many, because it's usually a pretty messy looking work table for us. We pan back over here. We've got the little spinning rotisserie that we like to take some videos on. We've got a new project coming up, so we've got one of the limited edition Blazers sitting here today. You guys will see and hear more about that kind of as time goes on. And then up at the top of the room here, we've kind of got a layout of all of the trucks that are in Chad's part of the collection. Maybe I'll do a video of my area at my house one day. Nice Defender. Got kind of the landmark True North build here. Oftentimes you'll see this one with the canoe trailer behind it pulling around at events. We're going to do a little video on this truck, the TF2 extra cab soon. Lots of details that you can't quite see on it where it's sitting now. We've got a couple of the GCM builds that Chad put together here. Both of these are sitting on a C-Max 2 chassis. We've got a couple of the GCM builds that Chad put together here. Both of these are sitting on a C-Max 2 chassis. We've got a couple of the GCM builds that Chad put together here. Both of these are sitting on a C-Max 2 chassis. This one has one of our True North canoes. If you guys haven't seen the canoes, we'll do a little bit more on that later on. Beautiful piece. We've got a GCM skeleton. We've got something that you're not allowed to see quite yet. And then a couple of other builds that are on the go. As always, we've got all of our True North goodies. We're pretty much fully stocked on all the badges you could want, all the 3D printed accessories, so just let us know if you need anything. And then a couple of our printers. We've got a couple here. We've got a couple at my place, our resin printers as well over there. Everybody always asks us, how do we print our badges? How do we print our license plates? This is it. We use a pretty large industrial scale Trotec laser machine. If you guys are interested, let us know. We can do a bit more of a video on that. But she is a big unit designed to put out a lot of quantity. And here's the two scale garages that come with us to each of the shows. So the top garage here is one of the more recent built garages. That's a multiple layer garage. So we come in on it. All of this is handmade. Some of the wood pieces we'll use a laser machine to cut them out. Most of the accessories are stuff that we have 3D printed. We do build garages. We sell garages, we customize garages. So if anybody's ever interested in that, just let us know and we can most definitely sit down and talk to you about that. Lots of accessories. Tire machines are actually something that I built for Chad a couple of years ago as a thank you. These were all handmade out of styrene and they actually function, they move. All of the pieces and the components and that. I know there's lots of 3D printed files out there nowadays, so you can kind of 3D print one if you'd like. And of course, we've got to have the display shelf in the back there with all of the, we've got some RC four-wheel drive and some axial kits and boxes. I think that's Biff from Back to the Future working the till. So this is a garage that anybody who comes out to one of the shows we're participating in, you've probably got your vehicle in there and taken a few pictures of it. And then we've got our lower garage, which is kind of our grunge garage. And this comes to the shows with us too. You guys will recognize this because the Cheech and Chong lowrider is usually on the hoist. And then I'll have my blue lowrider Blazer that sits on the 6.4 chassis, usually where the Cheech and Chong car is sitting. And we call it the Grunge Garage. This was originally made by Superscale. We acquired it, and we're happy to have it in part of our collection. Again, lots of 3D printed, really cool accessories. Got the Red Cat Monte Carlo there. Some special stuff coming up on it. And then everybody's seen it, the Cheech and Chong car that we put together. So that's about it, guys. This is True North headquarters. We host a build night here most Fridays. If you're interested in coming down, chatting with us, need some help with the build, let us know. We'd love to have you down here, and we'll show you around a little bit more. Have a good night, everybody.